I'm here with my buddy Philip Williams, and I'd like to encourage you to watch the Phil Williams Show, and you can go to patriotinsights.com.
All right. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
It is that time for my response to a tweet. And today's tweet says, "You can never Trump all you want, but the country is saying not Cruz. Trump will be the nominee for the Republican Party. You can never Trump all you want, but the country is saying not Cruz. Trump will be the nominee for the Republican Party." Wow. But anyway, very, very interesting tweet. Very, very interesting assessment. You can never Trump all you want. I am a proud supporter of the Never Trump movement. But what this tweet has exposed is something very interesting. They believe that the country is saying not Cruz. And so it had me thinking, I'm fair. I'm going to say fair and balanced because I don't want you to think I'm Fox News, because I am not Fox News and I am not Sean Hannity. And I do not need a golden mic to make my opinion valuable. But what I do have is some kind of creativity to things. But anyway, what we have are two choices. And the choices is one, beat Hillary. But the second choice is the place where I think this tweet, if we was to do better as Cruz supporters, we would be able to address the second part of this tweet. Because they believe the country is saying not Cruz. So here's the deal. Check it out. Look at it from this perspective. We got two choices. We can beat Hillary, or we can beat liberalism. See, the Never Trump movement, in my opinion, that's what beats Hillary. But what defeats liberalism? That's where I think Ted Cruz's wheelhouse is at. And I think that's where he's being underserved because he's not being pushed. How Ted Cruz defeats liberalism. See, Donald Trump is a one-trick pony. The only trick Donald Trump has is to elect Hillary. Piss off everybody in America because his job is to elect Hillary. That's his one trick. Everything that comes out of his mouth is based on that one trick. Let me give you an example. There's no way Donald Trump can beat Hillary because of the media, because of Obama, and because of his supporters. One, the media. Donald Trump, there's no way that he's going to win because the media knows all the info that it takes to expose him for the fraud that he is. The media knows. But his job is to elect Hillary. So he has to get the nomination. So the media is holding back. His supporters can hear lies, this, that, get people shot, whatever, and they're still going to support him. But the media, they just need him to get the nomination. So they got all the things to expose him. They got his tax returns. They have all his divorces. They have the scams like Trump University and all these things. They got all this stuff. They have all his affairs, sleeping with married women and all these kind of things. They got his feeling of eminent domain, taking old people's houses, Americans' houses for his buildings and whatever it is that he's trying to get, all cool for him. They got his race affiliations. They got his donation records. They got everybody he supports. They're all liberal. Planned Parenthood, all this stuff. They got all this stuff on Donald Trump. The media has it. Trust me, people. They have it. They also have his failures in business. But see, what you haven't heard is why his businesses failed and who got shafted when they did. The media has all that information. So the Never Trump movement is designed to stop Hillary. They have all the information on Donald Trump's hiring illegal immigrants. These things are trickling out, things like that. But he's still leading in the polls and all these things because that's exactly what the media wants. Donald Trump is designed to elect Hillary. Never Trump is designed to stop that. It seems like they're confident because he won the Northeast. It's designed for Donald Trump and liberalism to win the Northeast. It's designed for Kasich to come in second in Northeast. It's not designed for Ted Cruz. That was a given. Those were like softballs. But it was only a few delegates. But here you go. Obama. Remember when Obama said Donald Trump will not be the president of the United States? He said that with confidence. See, if you're not listening, you think that Obama's stopping Trump from the nomination. No, he's not. He's saying he will not be the president. Why? Because Obama knows what the media knows. They have a plan for Donald Trump. Donald Trump has a plan for America. Get the nomination, elect Hillary. He's a one-trick pony. Everything. Obama also knows he has the Justice Department. If Donald Trump doesn't play ball, if Donald Trump quits, if Donald Trump doesn't, Donald Trump knows that the president and the Democrats and the liberals will fry him on all his shenanigans. This man has almost 200 lawsuits filed against him. He scammed people out of billions with Trump University. This dude is a fraud. He's a gangster, probably racketeering and all kinds of stuff. Prostitution, ain't no telling what's in this guy's background. The media knows and the president knows. And he has the Justice Department. Donald Trump supporters, they're Democrats and frustrated Republicans. They're Republicans who have been duped by the Republicans in Washington. And you're just frustrated. You are only 30%, 38%, 40% of America. They're mostly Democrats and frustrated Republicans. Frustrated Christians, frustrated. That's just not going to do anything that's look like you're supporting the so-called establishment. And so, but now here's the deal. That's Donald Trump's one trick. Get Hillary elected. But Ted Cruz has two tricks. One, Ted Cruz can stop Hillary if Ted Cruz supporters focuses on liberalism. Ted Cruz is the only candidate left that can stop liberalism. When you stop liberalism, you stop two things. You stop Hillary. You stop Trump. You stop this if you just focus on liberalism. Liberalism is the reason why we are in the trouble we are. And Ted Cruz, because he is a true conservative, can stop that. But that's not what you guys are pushing. You're pushing everything except for the defeating of liberalism. Donald Trump is a one-trick pony. Ted Cruz has two. But Ted Cruz supporters have to get America to understand liberalism is not being stopped by Donald Trump. Donald Trump has no desire to stop liberalism. He has no desire to stop Hillary. Donald Trump gets nominated. Liberalism is able to paint the Republicans as Donald Trump for eternity. He becomes the face of the Republican Party. Ted Cruz supporters need to go after liberalism. Ask yourself this question. Why is Ted Cruz having a hard time getting Marco Rubio supporters, people like this? Because Ted Cruz is not trying to show, and his supporters are not trying to show, Ted Cruz stops liberalism. Period. He has flaws just like anybody else. You got to get over it in order to stop liberalism. Indiana, why hasn't Marco Rubio come out? He says he's never Trump, but why we have to, Ted Cruz supporters, we have to look at why people are saying never Trump, but the Marco Rubios of the world and people like this are not saying only Cruz. I'm saying it here. Only Cruz. Never Trump is designed to stop Hillary. But only Cruz will stop liberalism, and you get a twofer with that one. Hey, I'm Phil Williams. You have to understand Donald Trump supporters are rating raised. They're raised by popular stuff. But he's going to rebrand the Republican Party, and we're going to be through. Ted Cruz, only Ted Cruz can fix that at this point. Conservatism defeats liberalism. Donald Trump is wrecking conservatism because his only job is to elect Hillary. Hey, I'm Phil Williams. That's my response to a tweet on the Phil Williams Show.